Can you hear me now? Can you hear me?
Yes, sir.
Yeah, am I audible?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Will not take much time now. Quickly, we'll just wrap up this. Okay. We are trying to find out this part. Okay, we are trying to find out this this particular part of present value interest factor annuity. Okay. So quickly, I will tell you what we need to find out. I'll just make this annuity so that will go up fast. Fine. Go to functions. Okay. Go to financial. Click on PV, that is present value. Click on present value. The moment you click present value, on your Excel sheet, this PV formula comes into picture, and here a window pops up. Okay, so this particular window pops up. Here we have to enter the values. Your required rate of return is 13%, so I'll enter it here. N is nothing but 10 years, so I'll enter 10. PMT is nothing but we need to find out the annuity values, right? We need to find out the annuity values, right? Now in this case, please wait. We need to find out the annuity values, and you have a column called as PMT. Okay, PMT is nothing but there's some notation that is given as PMT. Here, if you want, always use to calculate present value interest factors for 1 rupee every time. So I will enter it as 1. But please understand, if I enter it as 1, okay, the answer that I get here, if you look at this answer, the answer that I'm getting is in minus. Okay, I don't want a minus answer, I want a positive answer. So if you want a positive answer here, I have to enter a minus sign. So the moment I enter -1, I get a positive figure. Okay, future value, we don't know what is the future value, so we are entering it as 0. Okay, and type also I am going to enter it here it as 0. So once you click this, once you have all these values here, just click OK. This is your present value interest factor annuity. Now here you get a dollar sign because I have mentioned it as currency. Okay, if I don't mention it as a currency, it will come as a regular value. So this is your present value interest factor annuity. Here, in other words, if I have to write here, it is 120 into 120 into 5.43 now. Okay, 5.43. So this entire answer, present value interest factor annuity R by N, the entire answer for this is 5.43. Okay, plus I have 100, sorry, 1000 into, I have to enter one more value here. So I'll see how do I enter another value. Now I'm going to find out present value interest factor only, not annuity. I'm just going to find out present value interest factor, but not the annuity value. In this case, again, I'm going to write the same formula. I go to functions, I go to financial, I go to P, I go to present values, and I click open. Again, I write the rate here. Required rate of return is 13%. N per is 10%. Now, I don't want annuity, so I will not write down anything in annuity. I will not write down anything annuity. Okay, I want to find out. I want to find out the present value. So if you want to find out the present value, you should know what is the future value, right? So here we are calculating everything for 1 rupee. So my future value is going to be 1 rupee. Okay, I want to find out what is the present value of 1 rupee today. So in this particular case, as I said, I don't want a negative answer. So I'll give a negative data so that I get a positive answer. Okay, and here I enter the value as 0. I click. This is the present value. This is my present value. Here. So if I write this answer here into 2 point, sorry, to 0.29. Okay, Now if I multiply whatever answer that I get, whatever answer I get, if I'm not wrong, I will get somewhere around 946. Okay, this is the price of the bond. You can calculate it on your own. Okay, you multiply this and add these two. The answer that you're going to get is nothing but, the answer that you're going to get here is 946. So this is the price of the bond. So this is the price of the bond. Clear? Now, please understand, you purchase the bond for 1000 rupees. Now the price of the bond is 946 rupees. If I have to apply the concept, sorry, if I have to apply the logic of interest rates and price, what does it say? The price has gone down, right? From 1000 rupees, the price has gone down to 946. Why did this happen? It happened because our required rate of return increased. It happened because our required rate of return increased. If my required rate of return is down, then naturally this value will be higher. Are you able to understand the logic here? Okay. What I would request you to please play around with these two formulas. Okay. I will give you the formulas here. Please play around these particular formulas, and only when you play around with these formulas with all the given data, then only you will be able to find out the answer. Clear? I'll just mention it here. Present value. And the moment when I say present value, all these values come into picture. So here I have the rate, I have n per is number of periods, PMT is your annuity value that you have to put right here. Okay, if I have to show you directly, I can show you directly also here. Okay, the rate that I'm going to consider is 13%. Okay, my n per is 10 years. My PMT is 1000 rupees because I want to calculate the present value of 1000 rupees, annuity value of 1000 rupees. Future value is 0 and type is also 0. Okay, I get this particular value. So this is my annuity value. Clear? Of course, when you multiply it, whatever answer that comes, whatever answer that you can see, you will be able to get that same answer here. Okay. So what I would request every one of you, please start using Microsoft Excel. It's a basic spreadsheet software that is available. And remember, tomorrow you will be picked up in the company only when you know the basic Excel tools. Without Excel, taking a finance as a specialization, as one of the specializations or any specialization that you take, you need to grab data, and the only tool by which you can grab data and work on the data is Excel only. Otherwise, you will not be able to work it. Okay. Anyways, I'll stop here because this is what I wanted to tell you, how to use Excel. Remaining part of it, we can definitely use pen and paper and solve it. Even that part also I will be able to tell you in the next class. Okay. So I'll stop here. Okay. And now please pay attention as to what I'm doing. Clear? Please pay attention as to what I'm doing. I am opening my Google. I'm opening Google Chrome. Okay, I'll just share the screen when when it opens up. Please note down all the steps. Steps. This is a part of your assignment. You should know how to grab the data from the NSE website. Okay, so I'm just going to share the Excel sheet now. Sorry, not the Excel sheet, the Google sheet. Make a note of this, please. So all of you are able to see the Google sheet, I mean this particular browser?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Now please type here NSE India. Type here NSE India. Okay. The first thing comes up as NSE India. Click on that. You go to the official website of National Stock Exchange. Okay. You go to the official website of National Stock Exchange. This is the National Stock Exchange that I had shown you. Okay. Click on this. internet is a bit slow today. So you have this data that is coming out. You have a lot of values and other things. Okay, that is not important for you. Okay, and this the new website is a bit complicated for us to understand. So what we will do is we will use the old website. So click here. Can you see here? www.1nscindia.com. So please click here. Okay. So this is the old website of nscindia.com. Clear? Now you have, this is the page how it opens up. Now there are a lot of things here. Please don't worry about it. You see something here called as live markets, products, corporates, membership, domestic investors, international investors, technology, education, and research. Okay, that is not important for all of you. What you need to do is you need to go to products. Okay, please go under the head products. So I click products here, and once I click products, I go to equity. Once I click products here, I go to equity. Can you see equity, all of you? Are you able to hear me out? Are you able to see?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Click on equity. Okay. So when you click on equity, it tells you, it gives a lot of information. Now, how much of, as on today, how many shares were traded? See, these values are in lakhs. So we had around 20,810 lakh shares that were traded today. And the value of the shares traded today is 55,976 crores of business happened today in the stock exchange. This data is as of 4 o'clock. Okay. Now, we are not interested in all this. Go to historical data. Once you click on historical data, the first search, okay, the first search, click on this first search. Now, when you click on the first search, okay, you need to know which company are you looking for. Okay, you need to know which company are you looking for. It says enter the symbol. Now, you need to know what are the symbols. If you don't know the symbols, you enter the name of the company here. So for example, I don't know the name of, I don't know how is Reliance mentioned. So I'll straight away write RELIANCE. Right? Now, when it says Reliance, there are a lot of companies which are associated with Reliance that comes up. I'm not really interested in all the companies. I'm predominantly interested in a company called as Reliance Industries Limited. So I'll just click on Reliance Industries Limited. So I'll click on Reliance Industries Limited. Now, all data of Reliance Industries comes into picture. So today, what was the price of the share? At what price did it close? Today morning, at what price the share opened? How much business it did today? All these things are available. Clear? Now, you see the trade snapshot. You see, you can get company information here. You can get who are the competitors of Reliance Industries. All things are available here, but we are not really interested in that. We are interested in the historical data. So go on historical data. Once you click on historical data, I told you that you need data for 2 years. Clear? You need data for 2 years. So here only data of up to 3 months is only available. But if you want data for more than 3 months, it says click here. So I click here. I click here and I again enter here as Reliance. Clear? I enter the company name as Reliance, Reliance, Reliance. Okay. Now I am interested in a data which is more than 3 months. So I have to select the time frame. What is the time frame that I have given you? 1st April,
18, 2018.
1st April 2018. Okay, 1st April happens to be a Sunday. Don't take it, start from Monday. Okay, so from 1st Monday 2018 to till what date? 31st March 2020, right?
Yes, sir.
So I click here. Now you see what happens here. It says, when I say get data, it says please select a date which is not more than 365 days. So you cannot download more than 365 datas in one go. So here what I have to do, I have to change the date from 2018 to 2019. Okay. So I select 31st March 2019 because it has to be only 365 days, and then I say get data. The moment I say get data, a lot of data comes into picture. Can you see this? A lot of data comes into picture. Now what you need to do, there is a file here called as download file in CSV format. Just download this particular file. The moment you download this particular file, it becomes it is opened as a CSV file. It can open in Excel. Okay. So now please understand what are these symbols that I'm trying to tell you. Okay. Here the name of the company is Reliance Industries Limited. The asset that we have downloaded is an equity. Okay. These are the prices on which we have, these are the prices on which trades have happened right from 2018.
Sir, can you reshare the
Sir,
screen?
the
It's blank.
screen.
You are not able to see the screen?
Yes, sir.
Okay, just a minute. Now can you see the screen?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
So the screen is visible to you?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Now, this is the name of the company. The type of asset that we have downloaded is equity. These are the dates, no, all the dates from 2018 daily. These are 365 readings that you will get. Okay. Previous close means on 1st April. Previous close means on 1st April, the share closed at what price? 882 rupees. Today morning it opened at 893 rupees. No, all this thing happened here. This is the average price of all this thing. This is your average price. This is the amount of shares that were traded on that particular day itself. So 5 lakh, or sorry, 57 lakhs 12,065 shares of only Reliance were traded on 2nd April 2018. Okay. How do I achieve the turnover? Quantity divided by average price. Quantity divided by average price. This is the amount of trade that was done on that particular day. How many contracts were sold or how many contracts were done? These many contracts. So honestly speaking, don't worry about all this. When we go higher into studies, then we'll take into all these things. But as of now, what is required? You require only up to quantity traded. Specifically what you require only the average price. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to delete off all these things. I just require my average price. I don't even require my quantity as of now. Clear? And I know this is equity. There is no need for me to write equity. I know this is average price of Reliance. So I'll write down Reliance and I will delete this particular symbol. So as on this day, I get the price of Reliance. Like this, I told you, you select one sector. Suppose this was manufacturing sector, okay, or this was general sectors. You write the names of other companies. So here another competitor for Reliance Industries is called Piramal Industries. Okay, the name of the company is called Piramal IND, Piramal Industries. What you have to do, download the data of Piramal Industries the way we did for Reliance, select the average price of Piramal Industries and paste here. So we will get price of Piramal Industries. Likewise, do it for next company, next company, next company, so on. So altogether, you will have around 12 companies in your portfolio. Are you able to understand this? First, do this part, and then I will tell you what is the next process that has to be done. Remember, by the way, we have taken only 1 year data. You have to take 2 years data. So if you have to take 2 years data, what you need to do? You have to change the date again. Okay, you have to change the date again. Anyways, you have to do it for 2 years. There is a confusion here. The window pops up. So you have to get 2 years data. You need to get 2 years data here. Okay. And you need to do this for 12 industries or 12 companies. Imagine if this was not Reliance, if this was a pharma company, the way the example that I gave you in the WhatsApp group yesterday, this was Cipla. This might be Dr. Reddy's. Okay. This might be Lupin India. Next would be Sun Pharma. Sorry. Okay. Next could be Cadila. Next could be Zydus. Next, it could be Ajanta Pharma. Ajanta Pharma. Next, it could be Arvindo Pharma. Arvindo Pharma, and so many. So you need to have around 12 companies which are into pharma. Okay, then you have Apollo. You have Apollo. So there are so many companies that are there. You have to download all the data of all these companies for 2 years. Okay, get this data, and then I'll tell you what has to be done. Clear? Will you do this part?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
So by Monday, I need to have this particular data. You should have this data available with you. By Monday, you should have this data available with you. Is that okay?
Yes,
Yes,
sir.
sir.
Okay.
So that you said 2 years data. So like side by side we have to keep. So like
No,
2018,
no.
19, 19, 20.
One minute, one
Or
minute.
2 sheets we have to make.
No, not 2 sheets. Below it,
Okay, okay, sir.
below this, you can you see the screen now, or the screen? I have stopped the screen sharing. I think I have stopped it.
Yes, sir.
Now you have got this data of Reliance Industries.
Yes, sir.
Next date should start here directly. Okay. Next date would be 1st April. 1st April 19. Okay, some value will come here.
Okay,
So all data should come
okay,
one
sir.
below the other. You are getting it?
Okay, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
All data should
Yes,
come
sir.
one below the other till 31st March 2020. Clear? So I'll just tell you
Yes, sir.
how many data points I have. I have around I have totally 249 data points up to 31st March. Up to 29th March, I have altogether 249 data points or counts. Double of it. So you should have somewhere around 400, not 400, you should have around 500 readings. You should have close to 500 readings for 2 years. And based on these readings, we are going to analyze the data. Is it clear?
Yes, sir.
Yeah. So do this particular activity, okay, and then I will tell you what has to be done. Okay. Before that, I would have to tell you one more thing, because otherwise it will be incomplete. I'll share one more screen. This is your regular NSE scheme, NSE, sorry, NSE website. Okay. Now do this activity for all the companies that you have selected. You have to compare these companies with the overall index. So when you want to download overall index, you cannot put index here. You cannot put Nifty here. Okay, you cannot put Nifty 50 here. It comes as no match found. Sorry. Okay, it comes as no match found. These are all exchange traded funds. This is not Nifty data, right? So you cannot here enter here Nifty. What you have to do, you have to go to products, and you have to go to indices. Can you see your indices? Click on this indices. Go to historical part. Again, click search. These are all the indices. So we have NSE 50, NSE Next 50, mid cap, top 100, top 200, top 50, all these things. We are not interested in all those things. Okay. We are more interested into the NSE 50. Select the time frame. We want it from April 2018. Want it from April 2018 to 31st March 2019. Same. You have to get only 1 year data here. So up to 29th March 2019, and you say get data. Again, a sheet pops up. Go down. There is a file called as download CSV. Click on download CSV. So this is your indices data. Okay. So open, high, low, close, everything is available here. Okay. What you need to do here is, yes, Narayan.
Sir, like we are doing it for banking sector or IT sector. We need to take Nifty IT or Bank Nifty or this one,
No,
sir,
no, no.
Nifty
Please
50.
take NSE. Otherwise, there will be a lot of confusion. Please take only Nifty.
Okay, sir.
Okay. And when you download that file, when you download that CSV file, okay, when you download this CSV file, okay, whatever you see on the screen, only that thing is going to come into your Excel file. Now there is no average price here. So if there is no average price, you please take only closing prices. So select all the closing prices in Excel, select all these closing prices and put it before Reliance. Okay, in my case, I have taken Reliance, but you have to put it before your first share. So this is your Nifty and those are your stock returns. Now we will have to compare. If you have not understood it, tomorrow I will clarify it once again, but start working on it. Download the data. Monday, the data has to be ready with you. I will tell you what has to be done next. Will you do this up to Monday?
Yes, sir.
If you have any doubts, please call me directly. I will help you out in finding out. I'll help you out, in getting the data. And one more thing, you have to use Excel. Okay. Without Excel, this worksheet or this particular assignment is not possible. Clear? So it has to be done on an Excel. You cannot say that, I don't know Excel or I don't have access to it. You have to have access to Excel, and then we can work out this particular assignment. Okay. So tomorrow I will meet you again. Tomorrow I'll meet you again, and then we'll go into the details of the bond pricing. And also, if you have any doubts in downloading the data, if you have got stuck somewhere, you're not able to understand something, please call me directly. I will help you out to get that data immediately. Is that okay? So I'll stop the class here, and my next class will continue for investment management from the where we have stopped. Okay.